Look at this. There are 4,152 subscribers in my trading group, and we're killing it. I got a few shout outs to give on my trading group. This person stated, signed up for VIP Elite, took your suggestion. I doubled my money in less than a week. This person, I'm up $58,000 in 10 days. Chris, thanks a lot for everything. I'm 3 or 4 months in the group. I've turned $4,000 into 65 grand. 65 G's out of 4,000. It's more than 10x. He more than 10x'd his money in the group. This person, I'm up $10,000 in the last week. I've got a cryptocurrency trading group. I've got 6 chat groups where everybody's calling out breakouts, posting charts, working together to trade this market. I've got 41 videos in a playlist. If you don't know anything about trading at all, nothing, you can watch these videos. You'll be making profitable trades. Number one reason why people join my trading group is I post profitable trading setups every single day, and we've been killing it. If you guys want to join the cryptocurrency trading group, you want to pay in crypto, email me, cryptobitcoinchris@gmail.com. I'll get you set up and in the group today. You pay for 6 months in crypto, you get a 20% discount. You pay for the year in crypto, you get an additional month for free and a 30% discount. If you do want to pay with a card month to month on a monthly basis, you can do so. There's a Patreon link that's in the description. This is Tezos up 72%. You can see here's the setup posted. Here's 52% out of link. Again, bought the breakout down here. Here's the setup. Here's Ethereum, 57% gains out of Ethereum. Here's the setup. Bitcoin Cash broke out 60% gains over time. I want to thank everybody for watching Crypto Revolution. We talk about everything crypto daily. Before we jump into this video, I want to ask you to smash a like button for me. If you guys came into cryptocurrency to make life-changing money, but it hasn't been that easy, I'm going to help you daily. I'm going to provide the news that moves the markets, Bitcoin technical analysis, altcoin setups to help you make profits. Jumping right into the market today in crypto. Bitcoin daily chart. Let's start here. So Bitcoin's in this downtrend right now, this falling wedge. Okay, you have to assume this price action continues lower until it breaks out to the upside. Now, there's a smaller triangle right here. Bitcoin's testing the upper trend line, which is also this overhead resistance level. Okay, so if the bulls can't break out here, we assume that the price action moves to the lower trend line of this triangle. Okay, now I just added this. It's kind of interesting to see how this lines up with this parabolic curve. So I'm just want to see what type of reaction the price action has when it comes down and hits this parabola, this yellow parabola that I added. So again, a breakout to the upside, and hey, moon mission, let's go. Off to the races, bull run ready. I mean, you want to see weekly candle close above 10,600 up here in this area. There's a lot of work for the bulls to do as far as a breakout to the upside, but we've been in this pattern for about a month, and it just has been boring, let's face it. This is a Bitcoin 4-hour chart. Again, a breakout to the upside. Same great triangle, same great place. Glad you guys are here. So Bitcoin breakout to the upside. Bitcoin would see a measured move target of 12,400. Okay, a break to the downside, and you're looking at $9,000 Bitcoin, which essentially would be a retest of the giant triangle that we've talked about on the 3-day chart, the daily chart. And so it wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. However, it wouldn't be any fun. If you do not use a stop loss on a regular basis, this is something where you want to set stop losses. You do not want part of a drop down to $9,000 Bitcoin. I mean, these altcoins have already been getting hit hard. You can only imagine what happens if Bitcoin falls off a cliff here. So you've got some bearish ideas as far as hidden bearish divergence. It's possible hidden bearish divergence. So if this moves lower, we essentially you see an exacerbated move to the downside around this lower trend line. So all eyes on Bitcoin. Stop right now what you're doing and put a plan in place. Write it down. If Bitcoin breaks lower, here's what I'm going to do. I have a stop loss in place, or I'm going to close a position, or I'm just going to ride it down. What are you going to do? If it breaks out higher, breaks out to the upside, are you going to increase your position? Right? These are things to put in place before the move happens. And write it down. Like, emotion kicks in, and sometimes you make decisions that you wouldn't normally make. That greed factor kicks in, and next thing you know, you're buying the top of Bitcoin. So plan ahead. Plan ahead on these Bitcoin, any moves, any trade you enter, even if you're not a trader, if you're buying these cryptos, you're a trader. Well, you might be a long-term trader, but you want to have a plan in place, right? Selling takes practice. You want to have there has to be a breaking point. You've got to use stop losses in this market. The downside, the drawdown is just too significant. Shout out to a couple people in my trading group. These are pretty amazing. This gentleman, he's got his little dual monitor setup, and he's been having some amazing progress in the group. He came in the group a couple months ago, and these are a couple of his trades from yesterday. Up 118%. Now he's using pretty large 50x, 20x leverage. These are all actually 50x. 118% profit here, 102% profit, 126% profit, 70% profit. So again, huge gains. It's amazing to see people come into the group, learn some basics about this market, and completely just develop their own trading strategy and take off. And I told them, hey, just keep doing what you're doing. Like this person stated, morning from France. This is an older gentleman. He said, I joined your group a few months ago. I had about 4,000 pounds in crypto. Some long-term holds that weren't going anywhere. We've all been there. Now he's got about 10,000 pounds. He just took his wife and his 90-year-old mom out for a meal yesterday, paid for by his crypto profits. And he said, if this is something that I can do as a near blind man, anybody can do it. Sometimes I get these comments, I'm just like, dude, it's amazing. This is why I have this channel. This is why I have a trading group, just to be able to see the ability to have a positive effect on people's lives. That's really my calling. That's what it is. This person said, getting to know this man was life-changing. I made close to 0.59 Bitcoin, about almost $6,000. $6,000. That's good money. If you want to join the trading group, go to my website, cryptorev.net, for all the information. If you previously emailed me, the wallet addresses that I sent you have been updated. So again, before you send crypto payments, go to cryptorev.net for the correct new updated deposit addresses. Let's make some money. All right, so this is a Bitcoin 1 hour chart. Bitcoin is in this rising channel, right? Essentially, this is a bearish pattern. 68% chance it breaks to the downside. However, we have to assume that it continues higher until it doesn't. And it's above the cloud. It's about to run into some major resistance. And like we talked about, that triangle trend line's coming in here, somewhere right here, right? So it's make or break for the bulls. All right, real quick Bitcoin update. So I was editing the video and Bitcoin starts to break lower. So I'm calling it out in group. I'm like, hey, watch Bitcoin, make sure your stop loss is in place. So if this is confirmed, downside breakout, let's see your measured move here, would put it around 10,550. Okay, so there's key support around 10,550. There's some support around 10,620. And the cloud's acting as support right now. Again, the price action was running into this overhead resistance, this triangle, and it at this point has gotten rejected. So JustSwap came out and they added Bitcoin swapping liquidity. They're available on JustSwap now. So, however, JustSwap was actually pulling back. I think I saw some big sales coming in. Now, CME Bitcoin futures open interest is high. It's higher than it has been, but it's nowhere near as high as it was previously. A lot of people say, hey, these Bitcoin big moves come when open interest is really high. Why? So open interest is essentially, there's a large number of trades that are open, right? So there's a lot of people trading in these. The idea is the big moves happen when there's a bunch of traders because these exchanges make things happen because they want everybody to get liquidated, obviously, and so they try to hit them good. I imagine that manipulation in crypto. This is the top 20 most discussed cryptos on Twitter in September. Bitcoin number 1, Uniswap more than Ethereum, Link, Tron, YFI, XRP, Sushi, USDT. Uniswap taken crypto by storm. However, Uniswap has seen a significant pullback. And anytime you see this type of pattern where you get, so you've got a support retest, this is key support, right, at this point. If it breaks below support, and the rule of the cloud is anytime the price action is below the cloud, you're not supposed to open longs, right? So don't open longs when the price action is below. And again, I don't necessarily use the cloud all that much, but it's kind of a good visual idea and I thought that might be an easy way for you guys to understand, opening long positions. In a downtrend, you don't want to buy downtrends, period. You don't wait for the reversal. Wait for the reversal. This person stated, I've been trading for 34 years. I've seen them come and go. Only the names change. What I can tell you about using stop losses can be summed up in one sentence. Those without stops eventually stop trading. And it's true. Even if you're a holder, like you have to have a breaking point. There has to be a point where you're like, I'm not riding these coins down 60 and 70%. I just rode these coins up a couple 100%. I don't want to lose. I don't want to give back. People are going to take your profits if you don't, period. This is the new hot NFT card, the inmates of DeFi. This gentleman, Arthur Hayes, who is wanted, he's wanted. So obviously BitMEX in some trouble, some legal trouble. The SEC, CFTC, they're after Arthur Hayes. He hasn't been caught yet. NFTs taking off. John McAfee could essentially have one of these NFT cards as well. He was indicted for tax evasion in the United States. He was arrested in Spain recently. Also, the SEC comes out and they're suing John McAfee over promoting cryptocurrency offerings on Twitter. I remember John could tweet anything and it would pump the price immediately. Like there were bots that would scrape Twitter just for any tweet that he had, any coin, because it would pump immediately as soon as he posted it. Like he had that type of influence on crypto. So essentially, they're saying he made about $23 million in compensation from all these Twitter. Essentially, there's a bunch of garbage coins that he was promoting, the SEC saying. Garbage coins in crypto. Anybody? Anybody? Anybody agree? Anyone? Anyone? So anyway, yeah, John McAfee is working on his inmates of DeFi. Inmates of DeFi. John McAfee. Good to see President Trump is back in the White House. A lot of FUD, recently about this market has to do with the SEC's going after crypto all of a sudden, looks like. The BitMEX and John McAfee. Obviously, there's some overall concerns in the entire market about President Trump, just like with the panic situation. And so a lot of FUD right now in the market. Also, I had some people hit me up and they're talking about this Mt. Gox. There's 150,000 Bitcoin that could be returned. And this essentially could happen on October the 15th. But this deadline has been pushed back multiple times. And what are the implications of the market? Is this going to cause this mass sell-off? Everybody's trying to tie some news to some type of sell-off. And just remember that these people are OGs in crypto. Right? They've been in Mt. Gox was the largest exchange. It was hacked, and they lost a tremendous amount of Bitcoins. I don't think they're going to just start selling Bitcoin. Remember, there's so many Bitcoin addresses that just hold their crypto, that they just hold their Bitcoin. They don't even move it. They know what the future is. Like they know life-changing money is coming with Bitcoin. Like why would they sell it now? Like everybody thinks they're just going to cash out. Like here it is. Let's sell it. I don't think so. I definitely want to encourage you guys. Part of trading is you got to use these exchanges. Just part of it. You got to keep some of your crypto on them. But if you guys have large hodl bags, make sure and pick up a Ledger Nano S or Ledger Nano X. They've got 3 packs. You could spread it out between a few nanos. They're 21% off if you buy 3 right now. There's a link in the description that supports the channel. Also, there's some FUD about this U.S. Federal Open Market Committee meeting. It's going to happen on October the 7th, where they're going to talk about monetary policy. So they're going to examine different clues about finances, the economy, interest rate decisions. Anyway, so people are just like, well, what's going to happen with this? Just kind of where the market, and you can just tell, like Bitcoin's just not really doing much. Like altcoins are taking a hit. Part of the altcoins taking a hit is here. And I've talked to you guys about this multiple times. I made a video and I talked to you. I said, hey, if Bitcoin bounces here and he puts in this double bottom, altcoins are going to take a 20% hit. That was a safe estimate. Altcoins took a 20% hit or more. Made another video and followed up and said, hey, I made this video. And I said, if this continues higher, altcoins are going to take another hit, a 20%. And they did. Now, here we are. If this continues higher, and this reversal is confirmed, these altcoins will take a hit, okay? 20, 30%. Okay, just know that you got to look at this Bitcoin dominance chart on a regular basis. Now, you can see that the price action is kind of double bottomed. It's trying to hold the 200 simple moving average on the 6-hour time frame as support. There's $1. Now, remember, the bounce idea here, which I posted previously, I'll talk to you guys about as well. And you've got a double bottom. When this bounces, it's bad for Bitcoin, bad for stocks, bad for gold, silver, etc. Now, this key trend line, which has been overhead resistance and support here previously, is holding the price action. So will this be some type of reversal idea for the DXY? Now, possibly there's some type of falling wedge in there too. 68% chance that breaks higher. And so you can see stocks are slightly in the red right now. Again, interesting to see how the market opens today and what effects it'll have on Bitcoin's price moves. All stocks could become tokenized, says the SEC chairman, Clayton. So, I mean, this is pretty big news. He comes out and basically says, if anybody, the door's wide open, if anybody wants to show us how to tokenize ETFs in any way that adds efficiency, he says all stocks could become tokenized one day. Does this really help crypto? Not really. I think, obviously this would use some type of blockchain. Essentially, it'd be private blockchain. It's interesting to see that at least he's open to the new technology that we're a part of. And so that's something positive as far as their stance on blockchain, cryptocurrency. Ethereum user got scammed for $140,000 in Uniswap tokens. Really, this is a talking point because I had a young lady reach out to me and she said, I have all these ICO tokens that I bought. And she's in this little Telegram group and she's asking for help. Somebody reached out to her. That's red flag number one. And they said, hey, if you send me 10 Ethereum, I can unlock your coins. I'm part of the team. And she said they had screenshots and it looked like they were legitimate. And they said, if you send 10 Ethereum, I can verify that this is your address and we can get these ICO tokens and we're going to send your 10 Ethereum back to you as well. Never do that. Never. Anytime you send crypto, never plan on getting it back. It's scam city. Litecoin comes out. So a lot of people are talking about, will the crypto dinosaurs rebound? Crypto dinosaurs, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Monero, Ethereum Classic, Ethereum. Are we going to see big bounces out of the large caps? Litecoin has kind of put itself on the map again, or trying to, because they've launched Mimblewimble testnet. They've advanced scaling and privacy because they're working on it. Okay, so again, Litecoin, privacy, and scaling together. So can Litecoin reinvent itself and steal some of the DeFi thunder? If you like the content that I provide on a daily basis, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, hit the bell for notifications. Thanks so much. I'll see you guys tomorrow.